Hi guys, it's Conrad again. I'm here today with a Crystal Beast deck that I built. It had some new cards from the most recent set that came out, Storm of Ragnarok, in it that actually are really amazing in the deck, specifically Forbidden Lands. So, first I'm going to show you the deck, and then I'm going to talk about it for just a little bit. So, enjoy. Now first, we got 3 Sapphire Pegasus, 3 Tigers, 2 Carbuncles, and 2 Amber Mammoths. That's all the Crystal Beast monsters I like to run. I don't really like Rainbow Dragon, so there you go. Monk, because he gets the Peggy. Mist Valley Falcon, I'll talk about him soon. And then 2 Dragon Queen of Tragic Endings. This is an amazing card. That's it. I think 14 monsters. Moving on to the spells. Here are all the crystal spells. I got 2 Blessing, 3 Beacon, 2 Abundance. Let me just put that right there. 3 Promise. Amazing one. Just 1 release. I'll talk about why soon. 2 rare values. Might go 3, but yeah, just 2 right now. Monster Born. Forbidden Lance, like I said a little bit earlier. You got your back row Hate, Trinade, and then I run 1 Dark Hole, 2 Lightning Vortex, 2 Smashing Grounds, and a Treacherous Trap Hole, because I only run 1 trap. Okay, onto the deck. What the deck does, usually, is when you get the monster out, let's say Sapphire Pegasus, the effect that happens, that it brings one of your Crystal Beasts from either your hand, deck, or graveyard, and puts it in your spell or trap card zone. So, Pegasus, I consider it a +1 because, you know, you had 1 card and now you have 2 cards. And these other spells help make those pluses happen. Tiger, 2000 attack beat stick, essentially. Pretty good card. Pegasus, the engine of the deck. Amber Mammoth, just extra names. I don't know. I originally didn't even have the Mammoths, but I needed more Crystal Beasts because it was just dead draws early game. Carbuncle's amazing card. I'll talk about the combos soon with that. Okay. Now, this card. Here I got the hollow version if you want. What happens is, when this declares an attack, you have to return one of your cards from your side of the field back to your hand. And what I do with it is, let's say I have this in the back row, I can attack with this and then return this to my hand, and then next turn bring this out and bring out some more. So this just lets me keep recycling my Pegasus and whatever's in my back row, be it another Pegasus or an Amber Mammoth or whatever. Usually I do Pegasus to search out another Pegasus. Monk's obvious. What I use him for is just to pitch a spell, because I got plenty, and grab a Pegasus out of the deck and start setting stuff in my back row, which is one of the best parts. One of the engines, essentially, yeah. And then this card. When I have 3 in the back row, I can special summon her, and then when she does damage, she's 1900. Not so great on the attack, but the effect is amazing. When she does damage, my opponent discards 1 card out of their hand, and I draw 1 card. And then when this is sent from the field to the graveyard, when it's in the graveyard, I can send one of my back rows to the grave to bring this out. So it keeps regenerating, if you get it out initially, and it doesn't get warninged, whatever. So the destruction effects. The reason why I don't run regular traps is because your Crystal Beasts are occupying your back row. So if I were to, run warnings and stuff, there's a potential that my Crystal Beasts would be blocking. Or I have too many Crystal Beasts and like a warning and then an abundance hand, and I wouldn't be able to use the abundance. So the best option is just to run these destruction effects. These are obvious. Truenade's amazing. It bounces back my Pegasus and allows me to go nutty combos. Forbidden Lance. This is absolutely crazy. Earlier tonight, my opponent had a Stardust out, and they attacked my Dragon Queen, damage step. And against Gravekeepers, this card's really good because it means their Valley doesn't work on their monster, so their monster is reduced 500 first, and then also another 800. And it really does make Dragon Queen plays amazing. It also is helpful when you attack with your Pegasus and they play Deep Prison. You can save your Pegasus with this. And even if your monster is too small, I mean, my monsters don't matter, because even if they die by battle, that's okay, because going to the back row just means I can use them later for additional pluses. Monsterborn, obvious. My favorite hit with this is this, because when this gets special summoned, I bring out all the ones in my back row to the front row. Now, rare value. It's the draw engine of the deck. I'm thinking about 3. I don't know. No room, really. And it's kind of counterintuitive to run rare value, because you want to put the monsters in the back row, not remove them from the back row. But I also have, I think, no, not this one, but this one. Blessing. Blessing puts 2 in your back row. So the way I see it is, these 2 cards together mean I draw 2 and put 1 in the back row. So it's complementing strategies. Beacon allows me, let's say I have 2 Pegasus in the back row, I play this and bring out my Carbuncle from the deck. Now I have 2 Pegasus in the front row and 2 more Crystal Beasts in the back row along with the Carbuncle. So this allows nuttier plays. Allows you to go crazy. And then the reason why I only run 1 of these is because it actually misses its timing a lot. If things aren't going well, I'll just set this in the back row. Let's say they MST it. Then I believe you get the effect. When this card is sent from the field to the grave, I can place Crystal Beasts from my deck to the back row. So, that seems like the only real purpose. I'd rather use Forbidden Lance to reduce their monsters' attack by 800 than increase mine. Promise has the same purpose as Beacon, by just moving your Carbuncle from the back row to the front, or if things are bad, which sometimes happens with this deck, to move your Pegasus from the back row to the front. So this card's pretty useful. Oh, cool. And then the final card, Abundance. When you have 4 in your back row, this is amazing. It cleans the whole board, and then for each card that your opponent sent to the grave, you bring out Crystal Beasts. The only problem with this card is that it's a cost. And let's say they oppression it, then you're screwed, because you have to send all your stuff away, and then you're out. That's it. Game over, man. Game over. But anyway, it's a pretty fun deck. If you guys have the cards, or want to spend the $15 to get the cards, I'd suggest building it. The only expensive part is the Forbidden Lance, unfortunately. But if you're a Glad Beast player, you should be having these anyway. I mean, it's really a good investment to get these cards right now. Especially with the new rulings coming out. So I guess that's everything. So thanks for watching and subscribe.